So I started reading Solo Leveling because my bro really wanted me to check it out. So here we are basically. Solo Leveling is one of the biggest names that gets thrown out there when you talk about manhwa or webtoons. So me knowing that and not knowing anything else about the series, decided to check it out a few weeks ago. So basically the premise is 10 years ago, something they called the Gate appeared that connected the real world with the monster world and simultaneously gave normal people the power to fight those monsters that they encountered in those portals that open and close all over the world. These people who gained powers are called hunters. The main character of the story, Sun Jin Woo, became a hunter too, an E-class hunter. They called him the weakest hunter. Until one day he entered a secret dungeon, nearly dies, and gains a secret power to get stronger and rise through the ranks, which is normally impossible for a hunter, no matter the rank. So as he keeps getting to new places in the story, you start asking yourself more questions about the world, and every time one question is answered, another one replaces it, which is weird considering it's not a mystery, but that's just what I found the most interesting about it. The main goal of the manhwa is to show how awesome and strong Sun Jin Woo can get because they really go out of their way to show him flexing on everyone and subverting others' expectations. Now, don't get me wrong, the author is definitely setting something up with his development and him slowly descending into the darkness and losing his sense of self. But that's not fully in swing yet, so there's not much to talk about it when you think about his character. Except he has cool clothes, which some people like to call drip these days. I did say he flexes a lot, but man, they really hone the flexing to perfection because Sun Jin Woo does it with the kind of exaggerated swagger of a Korean teen. That you just gotta, you gotta appreciate the sauce he has. Well, jokes aside, the flexing is really done and it's still entertaining because they do it so creatively you don't feel like you've seen it before. Even though the OP make characters stick is not really an original idea. And I read God of High School beforehand, so I was not expecting a colored webtoon to look this good, because like every panel could be a wallpaper or profile. And the creativity in the monster design is definitely up there. The lines are nice and clean, and the way they go about illustrating magic and magic spells is the best I've ever seen, if I'm being honest. The show kind of suffers in the fact that the narrative does not flesh out the characters in most cases, and in other cases it's really negligible, from characters you don't really care about. Overall, Solo Leveling feels like a power fantasy with more creativity and some cool world building and lore, at least for now. But it's a real enjoyable read and I would recommend it to my friends. So that was the video, short video for this one. Consider subscribing for more anime and manga related content, and goodbye. This dude's name is literally Wang Dong Suk.